Hello, professor and classmates. My name is Iana Randall, and I will be giving you guys a presentation on the musical genius Alex Lacamoire. Alex Lacamoire is a Cuban American musician, arranger, conductor, musical director, composer, and orchestrator who is very well known in the music theater business. He has both won and been nominated for several awards, including but not limited to Kennedy Center Honors in 2018, 5 Grammys in 2009, 2010, 2016, and 2 in 2019, a Daytime Emmy in 2015, and a Primetime Emmy in 2019. Most of these awards were for his theater album work in multiple shows both on and off Broadway, but he has also gotten awards for composing and arranging. Lacamoire was born in Los Angeles, California, but moved to Miami, Florida at the age of 9 and has been hard of hearing ever since he was very young. His mother first noticed his hearing had been a little odd because she would see that he sat very close to the television with the volume really high and that he wouldn't hear her yelling to get his attention. After this kept repeating, she became worried and took him to a child psychologist for a series of tests. This is when they found out that Alex had at least 15% hearing loss. Alex started playing piano at 4 years old when his parents bought him a toy piano, and then he had later begun taking lessons. After some time, he played in his first musical at 11 years old, a summer production of Bye Bye Birdie. He went to Southwood Middle School, Center for the Arts, a New World School of the Arts, and then Berklee College of Music in 1995. After graduation, he started off as an audition pianist and keyboard sub on The Lion King in New York Theater. And shortly after, he landed a role as the music director and orchestrator of the off-Broadway musical Bat Boy. The ball for his career really started to roll after a couple of years because shortly after Bat Boy, he started his Broadway journey as a music copyist on Avenue Q. He also got hired to become the associate conductor, co-arranger, and pianist on Wicked. Before this, Lin-Manuel Miranda put on a workshop for In the Heights, the musical, and some of the workshop actors who happened to have grown up with him in the theater had recommended Miranda to check Alex out. Since most of the actors had already known Alex, they had felt that they would hit it off with him creatively, which they did. The only problem was that Alex couldn't start straight away because he was going out of town with the new musical, Wicked. At the time, the staff didn't think that he would be gone for that long, saying, "Sure, we can wait. How long could it possibly take?" One thing is for sure, that they highly underestimated the amount of time that Alex would be gone. They had been invited to see the show, though, and they were amazed. Miranda and Alex ended up becoming close friends and creative partners for the musical In the Heights. Although Alex is very well known for the work he is doing and the work he has been a part of in recent years, what really drove me to choose him for this presentation was how much we had in common with the fact that with how he started his music career. He got introduced and fell in love with the piano at the age of 4, and I started singing at the age of 3. I have always been in love with music because I've always been around it, so whenever I get the chance to learn more about it, I take it. As with him, Alex had been around music his entire life, so the minute he sees an opportunity to better himself in his craft, he jumps on it. Alex really inspires me to become the best musician that I can be. He shows me that no matter how young I am or where I come from, that my music can make a difference, that my music can touch people in ways that weren't possible for others to achieve. He shows me that I can blaze trails for myself and for others as well, and that if I'm really passionate about something, the sky's the limit. It is so refreshing to see a person of color reach their musical dreams, and it's amazing to see that his music has touched so many people in unimaginable ways. The same fire and passion that he plays with is what he also looks for when auditioning his orchestras. He mentioned this in an interview, saying, "I look for people who can interpret what's on the page and also go beyond it. I want people to make music and not just play notes. In a pit, you want to also be inspired by musicality that is at such a high level that you respect the people that you're playing with and want to make music with them." Before this video ends, I also wanted to let you guys know which project that Alex has worked on that is my favorite and why I love it so much. My favorite project that Alex has ever worked on is Hamilton the Musical, simply because of the musicality. Even when I wasn't focused on the singing, the instruments alone were so amazing to hear. They were one sound and I loved every minute of it. Alex was also the musical director for the movie The Greatest Showman, and that is also one of my favorites because, again, completely ignoring the voices, the music makes the audience feel. It's a window into how the composer felt when writing the music. This is why I have taken a liking to his music and his career. As a musician, when you can make your audience feel what you felt when you created the music, then your job has been well done. I really hope you enjoyed being a part of this research journey with one of my favorite musicians, and I've really enjoyed speaking with you about Alex Lacamoire. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time.